I am. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Let's see. Let me get my devices going here. I was too early and then I got distracted. You know how that happens? You're like, oh, okay, I'll just do this real quick. And then next thing you know, oops, I'm a minute late or something like that. That's the way it goes. But, LinkedIn hasn't even caught up yet. So there I am. There we go. There's that lag. Let me click to join. But the headphones are plugged in, the microphone actually over there. So we won't get that weird, that horrible feedback. That's welcome. Welcome. Let me know you're here. Say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're joining from. Let me know if you're watching the replay because you might not be here with me live. Yeah. It doesn't look like anybody is. There's so many things going on all over the place, and it is Monday. It is the last day of the month. August is tomorrow. Wow, can you believe it? Let's put a little yay in our day, shall we? Because if you're not familiar with this yet, every coach will tell you got to know your big why. Your big why will help carry you through. Your big why will uplift you and motivate you. Well, the wise why is arms up to the sky, or your energy uplifting and open. Maybe your arms only go this far, but if you can really uplift through the top of your head, all of you uplifting why to the sky and direct your gaze up, you're unwinding the down over desks and devices pattern. So there's that physiological unwinding, but there's that energetic uplifting of the big why, opening and expanding and allowing. Feels so good when your arms are down at your sides and your palms are facing forward, maybe rotating out and around. See how if I turn them down and back, my shoulders go that way. But if I turn them around and rotate, kind of like the thumb from this to taking the thumb that way, that's the A, still uplifting up through your spine. And you put the arms back up to the sky in the great big Y again. And that's how you put more yay in your day. Hooray! More yay in your day. And who doesn't want more yay in their day, especially on a Monday? Right? In the afternoon. Or anytime the first of the month. Whatever it is you're going through, you can always put a little more yay in your day. If you can't make the movements, you can think about how it feels and your body with that mental action. It actually does sift in. That's why athletes and actors and musicians and speakers and folks will go through the mental rehearsal, because it actually does impact your body being and that knowing. But I'm on a tangent now. Wise choices, that's what these are. And that's what the show is all about today. Another introduction to me, the wise way, wise choices, and what's going on today, this week, coming up soon in the Happier, Healthier Humans community collective for you and me. So I'm Wendy. Let me see if I can just go ahead and I pulled up some old slides for you. So oops, wrong button. No, I'm not inviting guests, but hello, hello, hello. Happier, healthier humans. Which tab do I want? There it is. Yay. Oh, okay. Again, I want to remind you to let me know if you're watching the replay. Go ahead and put hashtag replay and let me know where you're joining from. Here we go. This is the Wise Way. Welcome. Here, let me change my screen. There's me. Where should I be? Here? There we go. Let's do that one. Let's try that one. I like that one. What do you think, folks? Should I get rid of the background? It's a little messy. Let me remove the background here. And that should help things. There we go. Isn't that nice? That's nice. Yes, here I am. I would put me in the other corner if I had my options, but distracted by technology. Hello, 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 Wendy. Okay, welcome. I'm Wendy S. Wiseman. I am a health catalyst, a movement health coach. What's that, Wendy? Well, it's because I'm a certified health coach and behavior change specialist. I'm also a neuromuscular an advanced neuromuscular myofascial therapist. That's manual therapy and understanding the fascia and the crystalline water matrix that we're made of, right? And the neuromuscular connections and the way trauma can get locked deep in the muscles. And I work with other coaches that are more on a somatic therapy avenue while I'm more on a muscle and movement avenue. So I'm a movement health coach. That's kind of my little more specialized niche, and it's for pain relief and prevention. I'm a pain relief and preventative healthcare specialist, essentially. Human movement specialist, corrective exercise specialist, behavior change specialist, senior fitness specialist, stretching and flexibility specialist. I don't have all those degrees that some people have, but I have a lot of qualifications and 3 decades of experience professionally. And personally, I fell apart too. Okay. Before I hit 50, I was falling apart, but I'm Gen Excellent at 50 plus now. Look at that little yay guy. I put that there before I even came up with the yay movement, yay arms, big Y thing. So I work with a lot of, 45 to 65 mostly. 45 to 65-year-old folks, and we get those feel old frustrations, the feel old fatigue, the body aches, the brain fog, the belly fat. That's right. 1, 2, 3, top 3, other than, the sore knees goes under body aches, and headaches goes into the brain fog category, and bloating goes into the belly fat. But those are the big things: the belly fat, the brain fog, the body aches and pains, the arthritis, that just everybody would say lack of energy, just that general lack of energy. They might not identify with the word fatigue, but everybody surveyed would talk about I just don't have the energy to do what I need to do, let alone the things that I want to do. Right. And that's part of that slowing down of our system and the effects of the years in our 20s and 30s when we were just going hard. Right. And maybe not taking such good care of ourselves, because this stuff doesn't happen out of the blue. It's every day. It's a journey, right? Each step you take adds to the state you're in now. So ask yourself, are you traveling rough and tough, or has it been smooth sailing, or are you kind of drifting, right? And more importantly, how do you feel about the road ahead? Because I reached that point where my thumb arthritis was so bad, my knee was giving out. I topped 200 pounds. I was well over 60 pounds overweight and losing physical function. I was deconditioned and just deteriorating essentially. And you got to ask yourself, which path are you on? I knew where this path of mine was headed. I was headed for, who knows, some kind of cancer, probably pancreatic with the sugar and the drinking. You know, already losing my physical function. And I wasn't even 50. So I was on the path of getting older and developing discomfort, disability, disease, dismay, and definitely destined for decrepitude before the ultimate demise that we all have at the end of the road, right? All of us are going there, but you can choose to be aging well instead, easing along, ease on down the road, right? Active with joy, fulfillment, and fun, loving freedom for your future days, for now and later. Now and later. So this is an old one. I would definitely design a different tile now. What if I told you healthy living could be easy and almost effortless, without dieting or giving up foods you love, without hours of cardio or workouts you hate, no subscriptions or special equipment needed? Well, I am selling a membership subscription to the Happier, Healthier Humans community, but it's not necessary. It's completely optional and highly encouraged. But at the end of the day, the goal here is to avoid the ongoing physician visits, the expensive pills, the painful procedures, and the disappointment of watching life pass you by because you can't participate due to the limitations your lifestyle has imposed on your ability. So, out of the Wise Choices course came the Wise Way. This is the 3x3 formula, the three-phase formula for simple health success, longevity success, quality life instead of just being alive, thriving throughout the years, right? We've got the foundations you got that keep you afloat, right? Or that support your house or the four wheels of your car, whatever metaphor works for you, you've got to have them balancing at all times. There's no static balance, it's dynamic. So stop looking for some magical balance. There's moments of balance, but it's dynamic at the end of the day. There's always the fluctuations. Do you want to have your foundations balancing pretty well, like the spokes on a wheel? If they're not, you're going to wobble and wreck, right? Move, meal, and mind. I boiled it down to the 3x3. Movement is required for life. Exercise boosts that, your ability to live well with more energy, your actual physical ability to sustain life, but movement is required for life. And that phrase that sitting is the new smoking is not really accurate, but it's a nice tag, isn't it? Yeah, it's hooky. It's hooky. What's really killing us is stagnation, that lack of movement, variety, frequency, and variety. We focus on intensity and duration, burst into workouts and often do them not with very good movements and deteriorate our joints. But at a cellular level, not just respiration and circulation, those are key movements we need to stay alive, right? But cells have movement, all of the billions and billions of cells within us. We're this wonderful ecosystem. We're not a bag of parts. My shoulder, my back. No. and as miraculous as modern medicine is, one of the downfalls is often the isolated view of not seeing the whole and not considering that we are this ecosystem. And we often fail ourselves in our heads at looking at ourselves like that, right? As a visitor in this vehicle that is our body, instead of the body being this entity, this incredible organism that's part of a larger ecosystem. We're part of humanity as a whole, the planetary energies, the universal energies. It's all connected. You're in it alone, but you're never alone, right? Okay, another tangent. There it was. So the foundations of move, meal, and mind. We're going to get into this a little more. The pillars, A3, M3 plus A3 equals we, happier, healthier humans. Yay. Yay. The pillars, awareness is now changed to attention, because while awareness is the key to unlocking the door for change, right? Well, okay, I'm aware there's a problem, but you can be aware of it, and until you direct your attention at it, right? The attention is what the gaze that draws you through the door. The activation is the ignition, or that impetus to step, that initial firing up, that spark that takes you into action. Yes. So awareness, attention, activation, action. And then you've got to adjust. And the third pillar phase is adaptation. How do we make it fit our crazy, busy, hectic lives with so much going on, so many things to do? Well, I specialize in making it just a part of you and your life instead of another thing to do, right? We want to integrate these healthy habits, these lifestyle choices, so that they become seamless, effortless. They seem almost easy and become rather effortless, kind of like driving a car or riding a bicycle. Those were very difficult, involved, so many different things. Remember? Can you remember how, you probably can't remember how overwhelming it was to start crawling or walking, but you can probably remember it was very challenging to learn to swim or ride a bike or drive a car or operate these devices that we are so dependent on anymore. Yeah. So you build this until it just becomes a part of you and what you do, and you barely think about it anymore, right? There you go. It's the practice that takes you there. As I said, I was falling apart. That's my actual belly. Yes, it was. It is no longer. You can see if you go back in the feeds on the social media, you can see the difference in my face, even in just a couple of years. But it's not a quick fix. I didn't go the quick route. I didn't go the deprivation diet route. I just decided and I started making changes slowly and step by step. No guilt. I would have a cupcake and just not eat the whole box of Thin Mints. And eventually now I can't even eat Thin Mints because I choose to eat cleaner ingredients. Every once in a while I might have one or two, and it usually doesn't taste as good as it used to because my palate has been cleaned up a lot with organic foods, and I can't eat a lot of things I used to love because they just don't taste good anymore. So here's the Venn diagram I was talking about. I'd come back to the balancing factor. And the fact is, to go from frustrated, feel old folk to happier, healthier humans, the wise way, you make wise choices. And as I was saying, longevity, success simplified. I love words. WISE stands for Wellness Integration Solution Essentials, but really it's just WISE. And yes, it's part of my name too. Isn't that handy? It's wise, man. Yeah. So if you have the move in the meal, you're feeling good physically, but you're still stressed, maybe. You're not sleeping so good. And you're probably lacking appropriate self-care and nurturing your needs, right? So that's not a completely healthy way to support your longevity. Now, if you have the move in the mind, you're feeling good, you're playful and you're fun. Yeah, but you might be eating a lot of crap. You might be like really tearing yourself down, not fueling your engine for longevity success. Weight issues, bloating, indigestion, who knows? There's the blood gut barrier, the blood brain barrier, and what you put in, whether it's through your mind or your belly, your mouth, mind or your mouth or your skin, it's what creates you. It really does create you. These are the building blocks of the cells that are you. So if you have the mind in the meal, you're feeling good, positive, nourished, fueled. Yeah, but if you're not moving, you might be sedentary all the time at the desk, working away with your healthiness. Or if you're a weekend warrior that works at the desk and then goes out and rides the bicycle in the same position, you're going to lose the ability to move in certain ways. You're going to create imbalances and deterioration of joints or repetitive use strains. Your muscles and joints might be aching, stiff, painful, right? And without a complete approach, balancing, that's the reason that your attempts haven't given you the results you desire. Like, you might be doing the right things, you're just not quite doing them in the right way. At the end of the day, it's all about the right way. That's a slightly different program, so I'm going to skip that. Without firm foundations, the building slants or crumbles, lacking stability, the table topples, whatever other wonderful, the boat don't float, other wonderful metaphors. If you're around me for any amount of time, you'll quickly learn how much I love acronyms and alliteration and wordplay. It's so much more fun for me than numbers, but numbers and metrics are important. And towards that end, I would love for you to come join us in the Happier, Healthier Humans community. We're building a collective of other coaches and catalysts. We're coming together in a safe space off social media. So you can still go do the feed, but you can come, breathe. Speaking of which, let's do a quick reset. The 3 keys, 3 is the magic number. You'll hear me talk about them every day on my Taming Your Tension Today broadcast, solo cast, cross-platform, available at youtube.com/@tamingyourtension. all of those. And also in the community, the public zone of the community. So the 3 keys to reset anywhere, anytime are breathe. Breathing in out through the mouth stimulates the relaxation response. 2, smile. Smiling is good for you, even if you don't want to, and especially if you don't want to. It releases endorphins and creates, these hormone responses for a positive state in your system, positive response in your body being. Yes. And then you can choose to generate some joy, especially if you're feeling down. You can choose to turn your attention to something that sparks that joy within you. Uplift yourself. Start to radiate love towards yourself and others. What is it? Is it thinking about your dog or your kid or a vacation or ice cream or whatever it is that can light you up a little and give you that reset? Can you feel that? Can you feel the difference now? You can do it that quick, or you can take more time really indulging and breathing deeply, doing box breathing or lion's breath or all kinds of other wonderful breathing techniques. There's a lot you can do, but you can also do that just quick reset as you practice and practice and practice and have that able for you to remember to reset when times are trying and you start to get frustrated or flustered or have conflict in a conversation or a relationship. It's important to push pause, to reset. Yeah, there you go. So where was I? The community. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Here is the podcast, as I was talking about. I just put up episode 212. That's right, 212 episodes. This is the community. Let me go to the incognito tab. I don't know how to hop from tab to tab around here. What's going on? What's going on, Wendy? I'm running out of steam because 25 minutes is about when I run out of steam. There you go. I'll have a little bit of water to help with that. Yeah, there we go. This is the public zone. Anybody, anywhere can access with no email needed. You can switch between light and dark over here. Hello. One of my friends was blinded by the light once. And then I discovered that we're always learning in public as we're building in public. And towards that end, this is not my community, it's our community. So when you join, your input helps create the community as it's going to be and become. So if you're a member of other circle communities, you saw on the other tab on the left-hand side, all of my circle communities, you can log in with the email you use to access your circle communities, or you can sign up with an email that way. And then if you sign up, this sign up button just takes you to the email sign up only. And then you'll get the weekly digest and occasional invites to events. I never spam my people. I don't do a lot of joint ventures with the email slams. Sometimes you sign up and you just like inundated and then you hit unsubscribe and you can't. I don't do any of that. Sometimes I don't even remember to send emails, but I'm getting better about that. Anyhow, terrific tips for taming your tension. The Wise with Wendy section where I post almost every day. Trying to get better about posting some of these blog type posts cross-platform. And this is what we're going to talk about today. The Wise Way, the Wise Choices Accelerator Cohort Experience. Simple shifts, small steps, simplifying healthy happiness. This week, starting tomorrow, the warm-up week, we'll go through Wise Start. And then the next week, Wise Move. A healthy handful of lessons each week. Wise Meal, Wise Mind, Wise Meld, how we fit it all together and keep going. There you have it. You can click into the Wise Choices landing page area here. And yes, Wi-Fi's a little slow. Hello, hello, hello. That gives you a little preview of the cover and the lessons, the different lessons. The Wise Choices course can be completed as a choose your own adventure or a 12-week program if you prefer. Um, and I don't know how to hop between tabs and screens and things. So there you have that. Let's try another one. There we go. Oh, I'm lagging. Yeah, it took me back to the same thing again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ding. Yay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I'm running out of steam. So I would love for you to come join us. We're going to do this accelerator. Yeah? And what the accelerator is taking that 12-week course, that 12-week program, condensing it down so you get the snippets of information, one a day, or you can go through all of them in one sitting each week. It's your choice, but you're not going to try to integrate all of them each week. No, this is an introduction, and it sparks those synapses in you so that your awareness is awakened about all of these practices, these wise choices that come together to help simplify healthy happiness, for creating a life where you're not just alive, where you can actually thrive with less pain and more energy every day, throughout the day, so that you boost the productivity for doing the things you need to do, and you have energy left over for fun, for doing the things you want to do, that you enjoy doing, right? Because the older it can become harder if we don't tend our garden, our body. If you don't maintain your vehicle, it's going to rust or seize up. Yeah. That analogy of the car is the same with the body. Really, that's what's going on with your joints. The poor eating choices add to the inflammation, the gunk in the engine clogs things up, right? You don't move enough, it gets a little bit rusty until it seizes and you can't move it anymore. Same is true with the body. So come join us. Let me get rid of some of these. I will put the link in they're all over my feed right now because I'm in this special push to get things that I think I could show this one here. Yes, let's look at this one real quick before my brain completely stops functioning for us as we near the 30-minute mark. Woo! You got to enjoy the journey, folks. I mean, I've done whole lives that didn't even go live, that didn't have a sound. It's a learning journey. Here we go. This is going to be the thank you page when you go to wise.happierhealthierhumans.com. Get wise. 10 hours left for these incredible offers. Yes, you can get this outstanding offer if you Venmo me money. 97, that saves you $200 on annual membership. $200 every year for the lifetime of your membership. Dude. Only $97 Venmo to me. Wiseman Integrative. All right. Another option that is incredible is getting I know my mouse has some issues too. It's tired. It wants some cheese. The coaching combo right now, $497. That's the price of the Get Going Session series anyhow. But I'm throwing in the membership and the Wise Choices course and the accelerator. Everything, right there for just $497. So, yeah. Can't beat that. That's saving $297. Not just saving $297, because right now the annual membership rate is also a very, very, very astoundingly low $297. Or you can get in at $97 quarterly, right? So look, you Venmo me, you're getting an annual membership for the quarterly rate. Because girls got bills to pay. It's the first of the month, yo. You got bills to pay too, I know. But if you got it floating around, now is the time, because this offer is ending today. It's going to go away. Now, if you're financially challenged, like many of us are, and you still want to be a part of the community, please talk to me, because there's a way and there's a place for everybody that wants to move through and start living as a happier, healthier human too. Yeah? So don't disqualify yourself. Don't just go, oh, I can't do it. Oh, I don't want to go to another platform. Oh, I don't, whatever your excuses are, stop making excuses. Start maximizing efficiency. Have a conversation. It all starts with the conversation. There's all kinds of technical help I need with this. We can barter, or we can do a referral thing, or I do, group presentations. There's a million different ways we could come to a solution that's mutually beneficial. Right. So let's have a conversation. I've got to go get ready for recording a podcast right now, a big full day, and my voice is going to need to recover. So if you have any questions, message me on whatever platform you're on, or my link tree is tamingyourtension.com. Just go to tamingyourtension.com, and that's the link tree. Right now, here's the QR code for the 97 or the $297. $297. See, blah, 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 blah. You got to rest and recover, folks. It's important. Rest and recovery is key. So click this QR code, please. Join us in the Happier, Healthier Humans T3 Community Collective. Get wise. Make it a great day. Stack them up for a wonderful week, a magnificent month, and you're on your way, the wise way. I'll see you soon.